back to another video. Today I am going to show you around one of my favourite places in London. It's Hampstead. I feel like I know Hampstead really well. It was the first place I ever lived in when I first moved to London and absolutely fell in love with it. I only lived here for about a year though, but I have so many amazing spots to show you. Also, first of all, this house behind me, the purple lilac lavender house, it's really well known in Hampstead, and when I first moved here I took a photo of it and posted it on my Instagram. It's probably still up there some time ago, probably like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, no 5 years ago. And fun fact, I was at an event and someone famous used to live in this house. I'm not going to say who because it's obviously a personal thing, but I met this guy and he was like, "You posted my house on Instagram," and I was like, "What? What do you mean?" He was like, "I live in the purple house in Hampstead and you posted it on your Instagram," and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." He doesn't live there anymore. But he was like, "No, it was hilarious. It got like 50,000 likes or something and he loved it." Is Ginger and White. This is my favourite place to grab a coffee. Also at the weekend, brilliant for brunch, but it does take a while to get a seat. But for now, let's go and grab a coffee here. I'm on Flask Walk now. This is such a pretty little cobbled street. They've got bunting and lights and everything. It's really, really lovely in the winter and summer actually. And they have some really great antique shops, as you can see behind me. And then also some cute like cafes, vintage shops, and a really great pub at the end called The Flask, which is where I used to go a lot for drinks and also lunch at the weekend. I love just browsing at random things like this. This looks like, it's called the Illustrated London News Supplement. This must be real. This must be a real newspaper from, oh my god, 1851. That's crazy. Look at that. So this is the Flask pub where I used to come, have a drink or just sit by the window, have some tea, and also a really good roast at the weekend. It's also really great for buying beauty products. So we've got a L'Occitane over there, Space NK there, and then just opposite, next to Pool, we have the Organic Pharmacy, which is really, really brilliant for supplements, and also their makeup's great and skincare. Just down here where George is trying hand cream, we've got Aesop. Is it good? Yeah, I guess. Which one is it? Ooh, tangerine and vanilla. Oh my gosh, yeah. Amazing. Wait, can you pump? Yeah. Yes. Oh, that might be a bit much. Sorry. It's such a nice shop. I love this shop. So this is the Organic Pharmacy. You can see it better here. It's almost like a chemist inside. Loads of natural organic products. It's a really lovely store and they're always really helpful. I have a funny story about Le Pan Quotidien here. When I first moved here, I remember saying to Tanya and Jim that I found a really lovely independent French cafe, and they were like, "Okay, cool, let's go." And I took them there and they were like, "Niomi, this is a chain in London, they're everywhere." And I was like, "Oh, okay." It's still a really nice one. She finds that hilarious. Next place is Artichoke. This is so up Georgia's street as well. She's going to be super excited about this. So they have a florist on the outside, which is new. I don't remember that when I lived here. It's mainly a grocery store. Really great quality fruit and veg. And then at the back is a juice bar. So let's go and I'll show you. This is terrifying. Where's the tiny... Oh, cute! Some homemade almond milk. Yeah. Genuinely so excited by my homemade almond milk. This has made my day. Tastes so good. Nothing beats homemade almond milk. So this is the Everyman Cinema. It is my favourite cinema in the whole of London. It's really like vintage, it's old. I think it's one of the oldest cinemas in London as well, and it's so lovely when you get in there because it's really like comfy with amazing big armchairs, so I'd highly recommend it. We've come to a place called Mallory's and Morgan. It's a really cute like produce store. They do great coffee, and I've also gone for a salad here with quinoa and spiced parsnip and then a mushroom soup. So Hampstead is full of all of these really pretty little cobbled alleyways and I love it. So I would recommend, if you come to Hampstead, just wander around and get lost. Just stroll up these alleyways and they'll take you to like a really pretty street or a pub or something. So this little road is called Holly Mount, and as you can see at the end is the Holly Bush pub. It's one of the prettiest pubs, especially in the winter. It's just so gorgeous. Also, something really funny happened here when I used to live here. I used to walk around here quite frequently, and one day I came up the stairs, walked around there, and then suddenly, and there were lots of people, and I was getting through. Then all of a sudden I realised I was in the middle of a photo shoot. I'd somehow barged in to a photo shoot with Eddie Redmayne, and it was hilarious. And then he was literally there and he was like, hi. I was like, hi, I'm sorry. I had to kind of like walk back through them. Hampstead is one of those areas where you just don't feel like you're in London at all. Like it's on the Northern Line. It takes 15 minutes to get into central London, and yet you feel like you're in the countryside. It's so quiet and peaceful and leafy, and all the little independent boutiques and cafes. It's a really lovely area. And so yeah, I'd highly recommend, if you're in London or live in London, to just come and spend a day here. And the last stop for my little tour of Hampstead literally scurrying on along behind me. The last stop for my tour of Hampstead is of course Hampstead Heath. You just can't do a tour guide without having the Heath in there. This is like one of the largest parks, I think, of London. It's absolutely beautiful, especially this time of year. I really love it in autumn and winter. It's just a really gorgeous park, and there's so much space. Like I feel like every time I come here you discover a new part of it. And in the summer there are the Lidos where you can go swimming as well. That is everything that I would recommend to do in Hampstead Heath. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Oh, I need to step over like a massive mud puddle. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know if you do all those things. I'd love to see it, because when I've done this kind of similar tour guide video in Notting Hill and Brixton, so many of you would tag me in photos on Instagram of like things that you've followed along and done. So I'm also going to write this all up in a blog post, so I'll leave that link in the description so you've kind of got it all in one place. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.